past perfect tense. This is the most important tense form on the GMAT. It is marked by the use of helping verb had. You can also think of the coming 2 minutes of this video as the usage of had on GMAT. Very, very important. It is used to denote the earlier of the two actions when both actions were completed in past. So when in a sentence there are 2 or more actions in past and 1 or more actions is more in past, had is used for the actions that are more in past. Look at this example. Although the professor had completed the lecture, students stayed in the classroom. There are 2 actions here, professor completing the lecture and students staying in the classroom. Which action happened more in past? Professor completing the lecture happened more in past, and therefore this helping verb had comes with this particular action. If the sentence said, although the professor completed the lecture, students had stayed in the classroom, that would not be correct. Had has to come with the action that is more in past. Some exceptions to the past perfect tense usage. Look at this. I had left before you arrived. Do you think the sentence is correct? That's how we generally talk, but this usage is not correct. Why? Because this term before here is making it clear that which action happened more in past. I left before you arrived is the correct usage. Look at this. Do you think this sentence is correct? Once again, no, because the timing is given, 3 p.m. and 4 p.m., and therefore we know that the lecture got over first and the students chose to stay in the classroom until later, and therefore this is an incorrect sentence. Look at this. Past perfect tense is not needed. Simple past tense is enough for conveying the intended meaning, and remember, simple tense is always the preferred tense. Perfect tenses have to be used only when certain peculiar conditions are met. This was the concept, friends. GMAT shots are deliberately kept brief. For an elaborate explanation, please watch the Stage 1 conceptual videos in our program. Thanks for watching.